tonight. And interesting that Dave Nolan has picked a wing back, had the win with Prez in the Senior Cup Rugby earlier in the year.
And we're underway here in Porky Erica. First touch for Waterford here on the 45 metre line. Nice balance, nice control here by Liam O'Regan. Going again is Dave Nolan. In hot pursuit is Malali. Slides this one in, and it's gone in, and it's gone over the bar there. I thought for a second it might have went into the back of the net. It's first blood to the driving wind and rain here in Cappoquin Logistics Fairfield. That ball didn't travel very far. Stephen McHugh trying to get over the ball, has possession, puts on the burners and just shows a clean pair of heels here as he goes forward, trying to extend Cork's lead. Strikes this one in off his left hand side, and he fires it over the bar. Great start there with the man.
The thing, Gavin, this is a tap over free, but in these conditions, who knows?
Let's see how he gets on. Well, he does nail that one literally over the blue spot as it is. Angle ball inside. Ryan Malumphey seems to have moved into that Waterford full forward, but sticking to his guns there is the Cork wing back. That's Finn Cal. Fails to take it on the first of them. Spoon back by Jack Mullally to the aforementioned Dylan Murphy. Waterford just trying to get room to get a shot off. Emmett Welch, the Strably man, to open Waterford the count. And there it is over the bar.
Free, but it's a tough angle again.
Let's see how Dylan gets on. He floats this one in. The crowd will tell you that this looks like it is good. It certainly is indeed. Up goes the white flag. There are a number of red jerseys. Alfie Hennessy on the ball now for Cork trying to drive out again. The work rate and tenacity here by Waterford. Very impressive. Ty McCarthy. This one is overturned by Waterford. Adam Cummins goes forward. Good play by Liz Moorman. Has a runner off the shoulder. That's Dylan Murphy going for the equaliser. Their own Moorman shoots. Lovely little one too. And there's an end product there as well. Dylan Murphy 2-0. Andrew Power and Darren Murphy were immense last week in that win over Limerick for Waterford. And again, proven to be rock solid so far. Cork with possession back. 3 minutes of additional time. This one is hand passed outside as far as Tom Huggins. Huggins has an effort. Mikey Ware is looking up at it, and it carries the distance. And the Stars man is off the mark here to put Cork
so important.
Yeah, absolutely. Just Con, I think we had a double. Maybe we heard differently there, but it was correct. It was just no made of one. So 1 minute of additional time, which I'm sure the players will welcome. The way Cork are going, though, they'll be hoping it can carry on for a little bit. They go forward here. Scoring opportunity to extend the lead, and this one is flashed in, and it's flashed over the bar. It looks like Ty McCarthy, but he swallowed up nicely there. A combination of Darren Murphy and Stephen Coffey. Ball outside now. Cormac Murphy hasn't scored so far, but very, very intelligent into the centre there. If it can stick, Stephen McHugh, he's got one so far, going for his second, shortens the grip of the stick, and he fires it over the bar. The man from Newtown, Chandram, 3 quick fires.
Fairness to tell you, he's a good striker of the ball.
Yeah, let's see how Cork get on. That wind more blowing across the field, as we mentioned earlier on, maybe slightly favouring Tyg Murphy there as the Cork midfielder of the evening. And with that, Kieran Guina blows the half-time whistle. 7 points to 3, Kieran.
Yeah, in absolutely terrible conditions, very entertaining, just even striking the ball, holding your hurley, just trying to look around here and see if there's any changes. Nothing evident so far anyway, Gavin.
And away we go. Kieran Guina gets the second half underway here in the underneath the and timing in the run to perfection here as Alfie Hennessy. Could be an opening here, but well gathered inside there. That was Darren Murphy once again rock solid in that Dacia defence. So Cork have it back now. Spooned outside. Cormac Murphy hasn't scored so far. The other two in the Cork full forward and have scored, and the Ballinora man looking for a good start to the second half.
Fair play to him, but just ask that question.
Dylan Murphy sneaks this one inside that post and over the bar. It's his third of the evening. The man from Rowan Moore gets it spooned outside as far as Mullally strikes it in. As far as Flannery, new man in, fresh legs, and illustrating it here. Nice balance and control by the man from Mount Sion. Can this one curl in? It might be coming in. Donegal Flannery, what a score! On the field with literally a couple of seconds, backed himself, won the ball with a right field with that one, Fraggy. Here we see it in the replay. A lot of ball. First of all, to even win the ball, lovely footwork off his left hand side, drew that one in superbly.
Fierce honesty, what you'd expect from any team, but in these conditions, the quality is still strong.
Certainly is indeed, and the quality of the finish is there again. Tyg Murphy of Clodove gets his
come yet.
Yeah, certainly, and holding it up well, as you say, in that half back line. But Dylan Murphy will be hoping to keep the scoreboard firing from a Dacia point of view, and that's exactly
balls that have gone into the inside forward for Waterford. They won the free that they got the score from, and Donegal Flannery got a score from his ball.
Flicked away nicely there by Tyg McCarthy, and Tyg is going forward. The Cork captain, I think he has a better pleading for a step. Still Tyg McCarthy gets the shot off. This will be a fair score, and the umpire is going for the flag. What a score! But a team can recover the situation well, and in the end, Dave Nolan, I think, says, let's just fire it up the field to get it out of the danger zone. What's the first touch like? It's very, very sharp for Cork, the opposition. That's the new man in. That's Ryan Cagney. Turns to his left hand side. He looks at the post. To be a fair score by the man from
Is that right hand side?
And he fires that one over the bar to make it a 3 point.
Still kind of back there, kind of in the half back line for Waterford. He's so dynamic. I wonder, would you just throw him up midfield with his strong runs? Waterford probably need a goal now at this stage.
Cork will be feeling they can get a score to extend their lead. That's Sam McCarthy and the man from Castle Lyons.
Jack Batterby, who's played really, really well as well.
Brilliantly brought down there by Emmett Welch and Darren Moore. Jack Welch, the amount of space he's attacking underground, he's covered in this second half has been absolutely unbelievable. Down as far as Donegal Flannery again. This one sticks inside. Lovely touch from the Mount Simon. Back as far as Keane Delaney. Keane steadies himself, strikes this one straight and true, and that's going to fire over the bar. What a score by Delaney.
Through or not getting through, so massive win for Cork, kind of coming down to Doug Garvin here tonight and winning. But in fairness to Waterford, they have showed that they're